Good afternoon to you and welcome. This is Sunshine Report on Osrc TV. I am Oyewumi Ayinigbar. The Ondo State chapter of Nigerian Labour Congress NOC, led by its chairman Sunday Adeleye, today stamped major streets in Akure, the state capital, in a solidarity protest for its members in government-owned universities. The solidarity protest, which was attended by its affiliates, is to further press home the need for federal government to resolve the lingering ASU strike amidst the demands of unions in public tertiary institutions. Osrc's Said Aribisala reports that Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, who received the union's promise to drive the message among its brother governors on the imperativeness of finding a lasting solution to the issue. We bring you the report in a subsequent bulletins. The Akure branch of the Nigerian Bar Association has named its complex after renowned lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Are Afe Babalola. At the official commissioning of the complex, chairman of the association, Rotimi Olorunfemi, said Afe Babalola played a major role in the completion of the center. Omoriola Hungbeji has more.
Groundbreaking of this edifice began in 2017 under the leadership of Adetunji Osho, and its construction passed through another administration led by Ola Olawale before Rotimi Olorunfemi took up the mantle of leadership of the Akure NBA. Now, the edifice is completed with the support of well-meaning citizens, including Are Afe Babalola, with each section of the building named after the different supporters.
For the use of the generation next. Amen.
Amen. Okay, you're very much welcome. To this generation of lawyers and those coming behind you, and particularly history, will always be kind to you and all your members for this great achievement.
Adekola Olawi commissioned the center on behalf of Are Afe Babalola. Chairman of the branch, Rotimi Olorunfemi, said the edifice is needed for the growth of the association as an avenue to get any information about the association in the branch.
This is a place of our own. This is our bar center where we can hold our meetings, where you can recreate. Then if you have functions, if you need a lawyer, service of any lawyer, you can come to the secretariat here and ask for direction.
Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, represented by Secretary to the State Government, Oladunni Odu, hailed the vision of the NBA and promised continuous support to the association.
Having a building like this, it's a place where they can come and work. It's a place where they can get together and bond together. It's a place where ideas and discussions about development in society can be taken.
Some others at the event commended the initiative.
We can be great. Greatness is also in us.
High point of the event was a lecture by Professor Yemi George, SAN, which highlighted contributions of Are Afe Babalola to the development of legal profession in Nigeria. Omoriola Hungbeji, Osrc News.
The Ondo State Police Command says it has commenced investigation into the gunman attack on its Okuta Elerinla division in Akure. A policeman was said to have lost his life in the gun duel that ensued between the two parties. The report is presented from our studios.
As quiet as a graveyard, the usual bustling activities of a police station is absent from the Okuta Elerinla division of Ondo State Police Command in Akure. Although Osrc crew was restricted from taking shots of the station, I walked through this unusually moody environment, and interactions with people revealed that unidentified gunmen attacked the station in the early hours of Sunday, the 25th of July. A police officer was also said to have lost his life during the attack. It was a Herculean task getting residents to comment on the development, as most of them refused speaking to the camera out of fear. One of them who spoke said gunshots woke him from his deep sleep.
Very early today, about between 12 and 12:30, I was hearing the gun so heavy. It's quite different from the one that the police station here are using. So I was just hearing, nobody can go out that time. So early this morning, the chairman of the estate sent a message to me that they came here, and the hoodlums came here and they shot one police agent and killed. So that we should go there and see them. So I went there. In fact, I've been there for about 3 times now to see the policemen. So even the commissioner of police came here in the morning, and then the people came in through through this bush. So they got to the police station. So,
Ondo State Police Public Relations Officer Fumilayo Odunlami declined comments, but in a press statement released earlier on Monday, she said during the crossfire, one of the station guards was hit by a bullet and later died on his way to hospital. It also added that the Commissioner of Police, Oyeyemi Oyediran, has ordered the State Criminal Investigation Department to take over the case and ensure that the perpetrators are arrested. As at the time of filing this report, information is sketchy on who the attackers were, and no one has yet claimed responsibility.
Of journalist NUJ, Ondo State Council, will host the July edition of its monthly Congress on Thursday, the 28th. The meeting, slated for the penthouse Alagbaka Akure, will also witness special prayers for members and their leaders. A statement by the Secretary of Ondo NUJ, Meshak Olaoluwa, enjoins members to attend promptly as the monthly prayer session will commence by 3 p.m. while the Congress will get underway by 4 p.m. In sport, Ondo State representatives are in Lagos for the 3-day Lagos Open Badminton Championship scheduled to commence tomorrow. 5 players of 2 male and 3 female are representing Ondo State at the event in Surulere, Lagos. All 6 southwest states will take part in the competition, which also serves as a trial for the 2022 edition of Lagos International Badminton Classics. Team Ondo, Damilola Oyedepo, Salawat Ayomide, and Timileyin Ologbosere are expected to fly straight to Cameroon immediately after Lagos Open for the Under-17 World Badminton Cup in China later in the year. Also, the second batch of the Team Nigeria's contingent to the 2022 Commonwealth Games has arrived Birmingham, the host city of the event. Ondo State accounts for 6 members of the team already on ground in the English city. Among them are 2 judocas, Fatai Muritala and Cecilia James, Opeyemi Oni in 400 meters, and Amadi Ome, who joins the table tennis team. Dotun Omoniyi, a table tennis coach from Ondo State, is also in England for the competition. Nigeria's wrestling team with 6 Ondo State grapplers will depart for the Commonwealth Games with their coach Purity Aku on Sunday. We sincerely apologize for that break. Now we move to the full report on the NLC protest. And the Ondo State chapter of Nigerian Labour Congress NLC, led by its chairman Sunday Adeleye, today stormed major streets in Akure, the state capital, in a solidarity protest for its members in government-owned universities. The solidarity protest, which was attended by its affiliates, is to further press home the need for federal government to resolve the lingering ASU strike and meets the demands of unions in public tertiary institutions. Osrc's Said Aribisala reports that Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, who received the unions, promised to drive the message amongst its brother governors on the imperativeness of finding a lasting solution to the issue.
Members of Nigeria Labour Congress NLC in Ondo State took to the streets of Accra, the state capital, just as their counterparts across the country. NLC's presence, strengthened by the attendance of all its affiliated unions, is a solidarity protest in support of unions in public tertiary institutions.
When the unions spin ratio through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater than anywhere being in the sun. Yet what us or not is greater than the weak strength of war. And the union makes us rise.
5 months and still counting, the nation's public institutions have been without any form of activity owing to workers' strike over failure of government to meet all the various union demands. The demands, the unions say, are geared towards making public tertiary institutions compete with their peers across the world.
Nigeria has become government of some people, by some people, and their children. This is the point where we are reached, and we need to tell our government. Our children are sleeping at home. We are tired of that, and we are here to tell our people that we are tired to see our children sleeping with us and waking up with us.
I want to tell you, if we don't fight our right today, tomorrow, many of us will not be able to send our children to school again. How many of us can avoid private university? How many of us can send our children to UK or America? How many of us? We cannot.
The protest climaxed at Ondo State Governor's office, where NLC Chairman Sunday Adeleye stated that Labour will paralyze the economy if the issue is not resolved within the 2-week ultimatum given by President Muhammadu Buhari to Education Minister Adamu on the 19th.
We are here to ask not our rights, but for the right and future of even generation unborn. Because there's no way with 30,000 that a son of a gardener can attend a Elizabeth. There's no way he can go to Ajiba. There's no way he can attend Ajoba. Please, sir, these are our small universities, like Akuba, like Futa, please allow the children of the grandchildren to at least attend.
Ondo State Head of Service Adeniro Adeyemo, in company of the Special Advisor on Union Matters and Special Duties Dari Aragbaye, received the Labour Union message on behalf of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu.
Yes, demonstration is part of democracy, but that we have it peaceful like this, I want to appreciate workers in Ondo State. The way our federal system is being run, as somebody said on radio this morning, even to bring somebody from heaven to come and run Nigeria, it may not work. We must review the way Nigeria is being run, and that's the stand of our governor, that's the stand of our state, that we cannot continue like this.
As the 2-week ultimatum counts down, the students who are worst hit can only hope for a solution. Sahid Aribisala, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, as parents evacuate their children at Unity schools in the Federal Capital Territory, their counterpart schools in Ondo State have announced Friday as last day of the current session. The authorities at Federal Government Girls College Akure and Federal Science Technical College Ikare have directed parents to pick their children up on Thursday, the 26th. Federal Government College Iduani will finish third term examination on Thursday, hence parents have been urged to collect their kids on Friday. The federal government had yesterday given directives for all Unity schools in Abuja close due to the reported rise in insecurity and threats to life. It is less than 1 week to the deadline for the installation of closed-circuit television CCTV in public places as directed by Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu in an executive order issued last month. With a 30 days grace period for public places such as schools, worship centers, hotels, among others set to lapse on Monday, some concerned individuals and organizations have complied with the directive while others have not. Osrc's Said Aribisala has more in this report as the clock ticks towards the projected commencement of the enforcement by relevant security agencies.
As part of measures to tighten security, Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu issued an executive order which, among other things, contained the directive on the installation of closed-circuit television CCTV camera in public and private places. Keeping up with that directive, human and vehicular entry into the premises of some Christian worship centers is no longer the same following the June 5 attack in Owo.
Ever since the case at Owo happened, we've been doing that.
Some churches have since recruited and trained security personnel equipped with under-vehicle set mirror, bomb detectors, among others. The increased consciousness also includes the patrol of police officers to and from various churches, while some are stationed at strategic places within the premises. There are about 3 churches at this location, but the need to secure the environment has led the various religious centers to come together and enter into a joint partnership.
The Bible says that safety is of the Lord. That is number 1. But even at that, working part of what the Joint Security Committee, one of the things they do is also to determine the worshippers and determine, okay, this vehicle belongs to members of this church. So in case if there's any stranger, at least they will be able to monitor to determine, okay, there's an infiltration. So it is in synergy that will be able to do that. The installation of CCTV is now visible in the premises of some churches, even as administrators confirm that many others have been set up in hidden places which cannot be easily detected.
We believe that one of the things we can do is that, number 1, to install CCTV cameras, which we have done, and we have done perfectly. In fact, all our environment, and not only that one, anytime we have service, we make sure that the security men, they are on place. We make sure we secure at least a certain number of armed officers, and at the same time we have also taught our members to be security conscious.
While the process to install the CCTV have not been perfected by some, premium is now placed on setting up security committee.
We are already embarked on having so many processes, like having this CCTV in place. And we have already informed the police people to be patrolling this place to make sure that the members are safe.
Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's executive order states that the deadline for the installation of CCTV cameras in public and private places will be the 1st of August, after which enforcement will begin. Said Aribisala, Osrc News.
And with that, we conclude Sunshine Reports this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. Do join us at 6 for news updates. Good afternoon.